Hello everyone. This might be a little different kind of video, but I work on small engines as well, so it might not be a siren or a fire truck for now, but I'm gonna do a video when working on this thing. So yeah. Before y'all ask, right there is a 1972 International Cadet 80. I'm actually in the process of restoring it. I'm gonna be starting a video series, I'm just gonna record all the work I do to it and then make one big video at the end. But the story with this thing was, my town, I pretty much, actually the same day that I picked up this thing. This is a John Deere pull behind fertilizer spreader that hooks to a lawn tractor or whatever. So my plan will be, once that gets running, I'll hook it to the back of that and pull it and spread seed or whatever in the yard. And then this is the mowing deck off of that, but I took it off because I'm not going to be cutting grass with it. I might restore this, might not, might sell it, I don't know yet. I might restore it and keep it just so, you know, I have the full set, because I'd like to get a snow plow for this eventually too. So in the winter time I can plow snow. So the same day I got that at a tractor show in Fallen Grove, Pennsylvania. They had a for sale area there with equipment for sale at the tractor show. And that was, it was like that, some mowing decks for John Deere's, and a few snow plows that were John Deere, not International, so that wouldn't even be relevant to me. But they had that and a push mower. The push mower looked rougher than this. I didn't want that because I already wanted to get this, and that was only $10, so I got it because that's a great deal. Because like one of these things brand new, a nice pull behind fertilizer spreader, that's probably in the neighborhood of like $250, $300. So $10 is definitely a steal. It has some paint missing with some rust and stuff. That's a very easy fix. The tires hold air. I literally just power washed it and it looks great and it works and everything. Like when you move it, that spins and everything. So yeah. Anyway, the focus of this video, this thing needs work done to it before I can sell it. I don't know if I want to keep it as a backup mower for my lawn cutting business or sell it to make some money. So the story with this is, I went after the Fallen Grove Tractor Show. There's a yard sale I saw on Facebook with a bunch of lawn equipment and farm equipment for sale in my town. So I went ahead and we stopped by there. Anyway, we stopped by and picked this up, and pretty much here it is. It runs phenomenally. It's a Craftsman. It's a 2005 Craftsman push mower. It's a 21-inch. It's a commercial push mower. It's got the self-propel system. It's called the what is it called? It says the pace setter, because you set how fast you want it to go, and then that holds it with the bail bar. So this thing needs some work done, and we're gonna be replacing this little spot of the fuel line, because whoever did this, I'm guessing the guy I bought it from, squeezed this hose clamp so tight that the fuel line pretty much just broke. It works, but when you fill up the tank, there's a slow drip, and pretty much all your gas leaks out over like a week. And gas is not cheap, so you don't want it to leak, and it makes a mess. This air filter has seen better days, so I'm gonna be replacing that. I need to go up to the lawnmower store and order one of those. I usually get a lot of my lawnmower parts from Value Equipment, which is an international harvester dealer in Rosedale, Maryland, or I go to Jack Small Engines in Jarrettsville and stuff like that. So we have a gas tank is empty. I don't even know if you can see that, but it needs an air filter, spark plug because it's rusted, but it works, and oil change obviously, and the little O-ring on the dipstick leaks oil, so when it runs, some oil seeps out of that too. The oil, it's not over full, it's just been running Not today, but yeah, it's pretty brown. So yeah, let's just get that dipstick down in there. There we go. Okay, well, let's get to the focus of today's video. So I got these Briggs & Stratton fuel line clips, and I got some fuel line from the Ace Hardware and a fuel filter up in Jarrettsville. So we'll go ahead. I believe this is the correct size. It should be, and looks like it sure is. Okay, good. So the other piece I bought I can return, or I'll just keep for another project. So what will we need? And I also got oil. So I went to the Walmart. They have a great oil selection. So we're gonna need some pliers, probably. And we're gonna need, what else will we need? Pliers. I think all we need is pliers. I do have a new, hold up. So I have a 2002 spark plug. That was out of the International because it's been sitting for over 10 years. And I kept the old spark plug because it works and it's great. So, but I'll show you that spark plug. We can clean it up too. So let me go ahead and cut this in half. We'll also need a flathead screwdriver. So let's grab a flathead screwdriver. Those golf balls are golf balls I found on my client's yard. This screwdriver might be too big, or it might not. Awesome. Alright, so this guy used a hose clamp, which is not the, oh my god, that wasn't even on there barely. Oh, the barbs are all like broken. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and replace this. So I'm gonna shut the camera off, cut this in half, and then we'll put the fuel filter and part of the new fuel line on. So let's cut it. Okay, so our fuel line is cut. This piece might be a little too long, but it's better to be too long than too short, because you can always cut more off, but you can't get more once you cut it. So let's open up this fuel filter. So nice. It is made in India. How convenient. Alright, let's just test fit this so we can, see what we're gonna have to do here. I'm sorry that you're looking down at the table, but it'll be okay. So let's cut it like right there. Should really slide up a bit. Okay, let's cut it. I should really invest in some fuel line cutters, because these pliers do not cut it all the time. So I do have extra fuel line just in case. So let's get a clip here. Let's grab one of our new clips. Go ahead and use pliers again to cut through paper. How interesting. Alright. Alright, these are open. So let's grab 3. We will need 3. They're gray. Interesting. Well, on Amazon they look green. Or they're like a brownish color. Interesting. So let's pop the GoPro out of the case. Might have just made my lens dirty. Let's try and get a good shot here of what we're working with. I think it is. This might be a good shot. Might not be. I apologize if this is not the best shot here, Maybe we could go down here. Alright, well, you know what? That will work great. So, let's go ahead and grab this and slip a clip over this. Might need pliers for this. There's a very pleasant smell outside. Hard to describe it. Okay. I would also like to buy a pair of, or not pair, yeah, pair of, mechanics needle nose pliers. So we got that part done. That goes back into the carburetor. I was going to replace the whole thing, but this part back there doesn't leak, and it's a pain to get to, so I thought, why not mess with it? Or why mess with it, rather? So, alright, this piece will hook up to this, so we need a clip on that. I'm sorry if you don't see this part. Alright, let's do the other part first. So let's put it onto the fuel filter first. Alright, you probably did not see that at all because I think my hand just went right over the camera. Okay, now we'll just hook this up. So we'll just hook this part right up to here and it should work. Hopefully we don't have any leaks, because that would be hilarious if we have a leak. And if we have a leak, I will be mad. Because, yes. So let's slip this over this. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. I'm not exactly sure why that's not working. Alright, slip this onto the fuel tank. Push that all the way up. Oh yeah, okay. Then we'll slip that. Get a better grip. Then we'll just... Oh, I see what's happening, okay. I didn't grab both paws on the fuel line clamp. Okay, there it goes. Okay, awesome. That shouldn't come off. So it's all hooked up. Goes back in the carb. That hooks up right there. So, yeah. Let's, so that's done, which I'm happy about because that was probably the hardest part. Let's clean up the spark plug a bit, and I'll show you what's going on with that as well. Might need this big old socket set. I need my spark plug socket for lawn mowers. Alright, let's head over to the workbench here. Set this right here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's, oh yeah, this goes all the way. My fault. So, this should hook to this one, I believe. Nope, I'm an idiot. That hooks to that. Okay. Now we can do our spark plug. So let's put this back in the case, because that'll make it easier for me to hold. Oh, come on. There it goes. And there's a mosquito. I love summer. We're also under a severe thunderstorm watch, so I don't know why this spark plug is so tight. There we go. So, yeah. I think they lifted the watch for us. Oh, dear God. That's quite crusty. Has an oily residue. I believe the oily residue is from, all that carbon on there. I believe that's from the seafoam. I ran through it briefly. So, yeah, let's take this in here and, pop the, freaking GoPro out of the case again. I feel like the 800th time. But yeah, this GoPro is really, not GoPro. I can't talk. The, spark plug is really rusty, which is not good. It's a Briggs & Stratton genuine one, even though that's a Tecumseh. So Tecumseh, but Tecumseh because they suck. I mean, they work. I'm sorry about the low light in here. Here's a flashlight. It's like it's about to get dark and the flashlight doesn't work. How convenient. That's just great, you know. So let's clean this. I'll do it myself. So, all right, we're back. I cleaned up the spark plug. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done until we can get a new spark plug. I'll have to order one on Amazon later today, or I'll just get one from Jack's when I go to pick up the air filter. I might be able to get the air filter at Ace because they sell Tecumseh air filters. I forgot to grab one pretty much. That's what I did. Okay, that's tight. The boot can go back on. And now I gotta get this mower down onto the ground so we can put some gas in it and pray to God that these don't leak. And yeah, and then we can start it up. So yeah, that's pretty much what we'll do. That's the plan. That plastic is awfully close to the engine. I hope that's not a problem. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, let's put that back and yeah, put this back on the ground, put some gas in it, see if we'll fire up. Okay, I just gave the wipe down and threw it off the table. I'm kidding. I just put it off the table. Let's put the air filter back on. Come on. Gotta get the Craftsman thing lined up. There it goes. Alright. That's put back. Okay. Let's check the oil. Let's grab my rag here that I use for pretty much every single mess in the shed and mix that up with the oil. I'm gonna be doing an oil change on this engine. It's pretty soon. I have to Bondo up some holes in the deck and paint that. Where'd all the oil go? Why is the oil so low? I thought it had more oil. It's on the add mark. That's fine for now. But it'll get an oil change. That won't be an issue at all. So let's grab my gas can and yeah, let's grab this gas can. I also got this new Steel BR430 backpack blower because I've been using my BG56, which is a great blower, but I need some more power, and now I'll be able to do fall leaf cleanups as well, since I have a good blower. So let's you know, put some expensive liquid into the lawnmower. Alright, so I just filled up the fuel tank with enough fuel to make it run, and I don't see any leaks so far. So let's prime this baby up and then start it. So it takes 5 primes. I'll give it a little extra just because it's a new fuel line. It's probably dry. So I'm drawing fuel up into the carburetor, and I don't see any leaks so far, which is awesome. Sorry if that was a little loud. So let's fire this baby up, shall we? Let me get a good vantage point for y'all. Awesome. She runs. And let's just check. This is all all nice and dry. So our new fuel line that we just installed is working, which is awesome. Yay. So yeah, that's done. I hit the self-propel just to show you what it looks like. It pretty much, there's, you know what, I'll just show it to you. Is this a flathead screw? Nope, Phillips. I'll show it to you what it looks like, how the self-propel in that particular mower works, because this is, quote, a commercial mower, I guess. I don't know. That's what the guy said. He got it for his landscaping business. It's, yeah. Let's, unscrew that. Okay. Take this cover off. And the screw's not loose enough. But yeah, the fuel line, the new fuel line I installed is working, which makes me happy, because now I don't need to do that extra work. So yeah, so this is pretty much how it works. There's a shaft that runs off the side of the motor, and while it's running, that's spinning, which spins this pulley, which spins this pulley, and when you hit the drive, it pretty much pushes. It's not gonna work now because it's off, but there's these two, that's just a roller, and this idler comes up with the spring and tightens the tension on here to make the drive wheels on the front work. So I am not a fan at all of front wheel drive push mowers. Rear wheel drive is on top, in my opinion, just because you get more traction. Because front wheel, like when you're going up a hill, your front wheels are just gonna dig into the dirt. That's been my experience with them. So pretty much, yeah. Let's set this stupid thing back on. All right, there we go. Snap that in, and I lost the screw. Here it is. Good. That scared me for a minute. It didn't scare me that bad though, because I actually, well, my dad, oh my god, has a big old like box of screws. So if I lose a screw, I can just go in there and get one. I've done that on there. I've dropped them in the grass and could never find them again. So yeah, I'd say that's a job well done. Got the fuel line replaced. So yeah. Awesome. See ya.